Hello guys, welcome back to my reaction channel. Today we're going to react to My Hero Academia Season 2 Episode 18. Guys, the last episode, Stain is done. But I kind of liked the way he taught. I know he's a villain, I know he's crazy. I mean, you can argue he's an anti-hero, but he still killed a lot of heroes and ended their careers. And yeah, he was an extremist and ideologue. But regardless, I kind of like the way he judged the heroes, man. And you guys pointed out, like, just because they're doing it for the money doesn't make them any less of a hero. I would argue it does. It definitely does. Because a hero is supposed to be selfless, right? And half of these mother effers are just doing it for their own personal gain, right? It's nothing to... I mean, I guess they're still risking their lives, but if you have powers, it's like... it's not really... Right? But regardless, I find it very interesting that he deemed Endeavor not worthy, considering that we saw in the last episode that Endeavor was willing to go and save people and not go save his son, someone he deems his greatest treasure, right? Because he put all his dreams into his son surpassing All Might. So he let his son fight a very dangerous opponent on his own because he didn't want to leave people undefended. And some of you would argue, no, he didn't do it because he's a good guy, he did it for his own personal gain. But I would argue that Todoroki is his personal gain, right? Todoroki is going to be the one who's going to surpass All Might and put his company on the map as the best hero company, right? But he still said, hey, my son, you better survive on your own because I ain't leaving these people to these Nomus, right? Speaking of Nomus, you guys showed me that Nomu that went to snatch Midoriya, the one with the wings. Stain killed that one, and you guys told me that Nomu was created from that kid when they were in primary school, the kid that was hanging out with Bakugo and Deku, the kid with the wings. If that theory is correct, then somebody snatched that child and did horrendous experiments on him. That's crazy. That's dark. This show is so interesting, man. I ain't even gonna lie. I love this show. That being said, if you enjoy my reactions, feel free to share, subscribe, like, leave a comment, join the Patreon, support your boy, Discord, all that. Let's go, man. Oh, and Shigaraki's a bitch. Oh my god, I'm sorry. I have to load the dub. Give me a sec. Yeah, you better be careful.
And cut.
It's dangerous.
Don't you dare stop filming. Wait, what in the world? Look!
Oh my god, the player's bugging.
Depends on tomorrow's headlines, moron.
Okay, so he just wanted to cause a little commotion, and all he cares about is tomorrow's headlines. Very, very interesting when you think about it. He doesn't really care that he lost 3 Nomus. I think they said they had 6 in total, 6 new Nomus. So he has 3 more in reserve. And these ones that just got killed weren't even as strong as the one that attacked All Might. So, and that one is still in custody. So we're all over the place.
Did you sleep, Midoriya?
No, not really. With my leg messed up, I was an easy target. He probably could have killed me if he really wanted to.
Yeah, which is interesting, he didn't, because he deemed both Midoriya and Todoroki worthy heroes, which is very interesting because Endeavor, who is the father of Todoroki, wasn't deemed a good hero, right? He respects All Might, Todoroki, and Midoriya so far, and that's it. Ida and his brother can go, right, suck a fat one. According to Stain, they're no heroes.
Yeah, seems to me he let us both live on purpose. I'm impressed by you, though, Ida. He was actually trying to murder you, but you stood tall.
That's not true.
You guys saved him. He was useless.
I was...
Oh,
yeah.
So the injured young'uns are awake.
Gran Torino!
This is Hosu's chief of police, Kenji Surigami.
What the hell is in that?
The chief?
Somebody put... Why is there a dog in a human suit? Somebody... Shut the hell up. I mean, I know My Hero Academia principal is a freaking rat, but still...
No,
please
stay seated.
This is too goofy. Woof!
So, you're the UA students who brought down the hero killer, huh?
That's when heroes came in. They could do what we couldn't, if they were licensed, of course. The only reason pros can use their powers now is because of the strict code of ethics that the early heroes chose to abide by.
Yeah, okay, so they're not licensed, so that's a problem. You're vigilantes, right? I mean, I know they were all with the heroes, right? But they ditched all their heroes, Gran Torino, and they went on their own without a license, and they used a deadly quirk. So this might actually be a problem for them, yeah, especially Todoroki with the fire burning and all that, right? Yo, like when the evil killer is the victim, it's crazy, right? But I actually loved how they ended the last episode with Stain, with his just sheer will alone, was standing menacingly, and even Endeavor was sweating buckets, bro, before Stain passed out. So his resentment towards the fake heroes and just overall his ideology was so strong, he believed so strong in it that it made everybody else shiver in his presence. Impressive.
That's why it's against the law for uncertified people to use their quirks to cause injury.
Ooh.
Whether you are up against a hero killer or not, none of you have the authority to harm the villain.
Are you saying we should have just stood by and watched people die?
Calm down.
So it's okay to break the law as long as it goes your way?
See? Now this guy shares the Stain sentiment. Right? Remember when Ida was out for revenge and Stain told him, shouldn't you be focusing on saving that guy and not your personal revenge? Right? So this guy's by the book. And what Todoroki just said makes sense, but Stain would be just like the police chief. Like, you can't just break the law whenever it suits you because you deem it righteous, right? That's not how the law works.
But sir, isn't it a hero's job to save people?
This is why you're not a full-fledged pro yet. It's obvious UA and Endeavor haven't been teaching you near enough. What a shame.
You damn mutt!
Todoroki!
Mutt.
Listen, he's right!
Stop there, kid. You'll want to hear him out till the end.
Well,
Yeah, there's probably a but involved. They're not really going to punish you. But I love this. This is so realistic. When I was in law school, right, you learn theory and yeah, you have some practical work and all that, but it's not until you start actually doing the job where you find out how the things actually work, right? How things actually work in real life. So it's very similar to this. You're basically fighting crime in a courtroom with both hands tied behind your back because of the evidence, because of this and that. Like, you can literally know the guy did it, but if you can't prove it, he walks. It's very, very, very heavily restricted with laws and all that, right? And when you were studying to do this job, you imagined yourself kicking ass, Supreme Court, shit like that. And then you start doing the job and it's just endless paperwork and you're like, oh my God, what the hell? So this is like, reality is kicking Todoroki's ass right now.
said is the official stance of the police department. But any punishment would only be necessary if this went public. Would mean no one would know about you, though. You'd receive no acclaim at all. The choice is yours.
But that's an easy choice. If you're a real hero, you're not doing it for the fame. That was Stain's whole sentiment. And considering that he deemed Midoriya and Todoroki to be real heroes, they're definitely gonna agree to this.
Personally, I know where I stand. I don't want to damage any promising young careers.
You caused us a lot of trouble.
He
Remember
used this
that
man.
and don't do it again.
Yeah, he used this man. It's not like he caused a lot of trouble. He planned it carefully. He joined your company or whatever, right? To do this. My man planned it. He just used you, bro.
Sir.
Crazy.
And I apologize as well.
Me too.
Yeah.
We'll leave it to you.
I know it's not fair. You won't enjoy any of the fame and praise you probably would have received otherwise.
There's time
But
for
at
that.
least, allow me, as the chief of police, to thank you.
The hero killer Stain claims many lives. In fact, he has more victims than any other criminal since All Might burst into the scene.
And this is also very interesting because we saw Shigaraki was very interesting in what the news will say tomorrow. And before, when the first incident with the League of Villains appeared or happened, Shigaraki pointed out in the end that the League of Villains itself is just a distraction. So he wants to pump up the League of Villains name into the public, but it's a distraction. He's actually working for somebody he calls Dad and Master. So, there's more to this.
Last night, just after 8 p.m., the hero killer Stain was arrested by Endeavor on this very floor.
He's all they're talking about. What about my Nomus?
Remember, we're here to protect others, not seek out vengeance.
Look at my man in the background.
It'll be business as usual today. Standard material. May your minds and bodies be as sharp as your genes.
Thank you, best genist!
Damn it! I'm so ready to get out of this place.
Yeah, and he's pretty much, I mean, he's not wasting time. He's learning proper hero etiquette. But if he ever finds out that Midoriya and Todoroki went on a serious hero mission while they were in their respectful practices, yo, my man is gonna blow up.
Midoriya wrote me back. That location he sent was in the middle of the action in Hosu. That's why he messaged us. Man, am I glad I reported it.
Come on, ladies. Ride the waves. They sure put that together fast. This is just the first cut, so it'll be another month before it airs. It needs lots of CGI.
I got really nervous when the only thing you sent was your location.
Yeah, sorry about that, but it's all I really had time to send.
Oh, wait, you see, he sent his location to everybody, not just Todoroki. So, Todoroki just so happened to be the closest one. That's crazy.
Don't worry, sounds like you went through a lot.
Ida just got his test results back.
Oh? Oh, he's permanently injured,
My
isn't
left
he?
hand might have damage that's permanent.
Oh my god.
What? Permanent?
When I came across the hero killer, I stopped thinking rationally. The first thing I should have done was call Manuel,
Yeah?
but I got lost in my own anger.
Yeah, you should have called Manuel so you both could die. Like, that guy's useless, I'm sorry. Ain't no way that guy would be able to take on Stain. But, yeah, he was reckless. He got emotional, and this is gonna cost him. This is the lesson he learned. And considering the damage he took, it's a lesson he's gonna carry with him for a long time.
You're completely blinded by a selfish desire for revenge. You're about as far away from being a hero as I can imagine.
I hate him so much.
My hand is a reminder, too. Let's get stronger. Together.
Hey! Yeah. Yeah.
Whenever I'm involved, someone's hand gets all messed up. Is something wrong with me?
Stop it.
Am I cursed?
A phone call is here! A phone call is here!
That's annoying. That's annoying.
Yes, hello? He can't possibly be serious with that ringtone.
I can't believe my protege caused you so much trouble. Oh man, this is bad.
Well, I don't care about my teaching license anymore.
You're the only reason I got it, and that was so I could keep my promise to your predecessor, Shimura.
And I truly appreciate all you did for me.
There's
It's
a
only
backstory
because of
there.
your wisdom and guidance that I'm the #1 hero today.
There was something very intimidating about his obsession.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to praise him or anything, but he's got the same determination as you when it comes to your symbol of peace thing. There's similarities.
What do you mean?
That means the League will go from being thought of as a bunch of juvenile delinquents that attacked UA to being recognized as a group with an ideology.
This is going to the benefit of the League of Villains, because right now they're a joke, pretty much, but if they solidify themselves as a group with an ideology, like, similar minds are gonna be attracted to them and seek them out, which is not good, because they might get capable villains this time, not fodder villains like before, but capable villains like Stain.
If each individual is insignificant, if that evil gathers under one banner, it will swell to unstoppable proportions.
Oh.
If the villain in charge knew this would happen from the beginning, then he is a brilliant strategist.
When I heard from Suguchi that Nomu had multiple quirks, I had a bad feeling.
Exactly. There's a mastermind behind all of this. I said it. And Shigaraki himself said the League of Villains is just a tool for something else. And I think this is that else, bro. Like somebody who's puppeteering even Shigaraki, his dad or his master or whoever, right? He's planning this out perfectly. And he's also the one who created Nomus. And that takes a lot of genius. I'm sorry. So this is not going to end well. This is all culminating to some master plan and...
What if he's back?
You're concerned it could be the man who killed Shimura, my sworn friend, your master and the previous holder of One for All. The man who opened that hole in your stomach. You're afraid the villain named All for One is on the rise again.
All for One?
Be honest, he deserves to know the truth.
Okay, there's a bigger story here, considering that All Might is shaking in his boots, and this villain that they're theorizing might be behind all of this is the one that killed his previous predecessor, like his predecessor, the one that had One for All before, and he's called All for One? That's the opposite of One for All, so what is his ability? Let's analyze this. If One for All, like the name suggests, is a power that you can pass down from one to all, what if All for One is a dude that can absorb other people's quirks? Hey, yo, all for one. And one for all. Bruh. Okay, this guy is definitely gonna be strong if I'm correct.
2 days after the Hosu incident, the hero killer's identity and motives started being dissected from various angles.
Remember when villains were wild and impulsive? Everyone thought they could take over the world. It was a real good time. But when All Might showed up, everything changed and got so damn boring.
And that's why he's the symbol of hope. Crime. He stopped crime in its tracks. Everybody thought twice before having like megalomaniac dreams, right? That's why it's so important to be the symbol of peace.
Can't have any fun when that pillar of justice is around. Maybe it's time for me to finally call it quits.
Don't be rash. Listen, just between you and me, I know of a way to make some real cash.
Throughout his teenage years, Chizame advocated for a return to the early days of Heroes, but quickly realized that words had no power. For the next 10 years, he trained in killing techniques in order to fulfill his self-appointed duty. During this time, his parents passed away, and what police eventually ruled as a tragic accident.
Hero! I will reclaim that word! Come on! Just try and stop me, you fakes!
Somebody caught that moment on camera.
Only one man I'll let kill me.
All the major players, including me, are watching. It's infectious. Do you feel it? I don't think the heroes realize what's awakening. They're all headed to the League of Villains.
So Gran Torino was right. Damn, that got me the chills. Yo, I'm telling you, this show is so good, man. This show is so good. I am so impressed. I am so impressed, man. This show just keeps finding new ways, new topics to keep my attention at peak. Wow, so much was revealed here. And there wasn't even any action, but so much was revealed. Somebody caught that on tape, those last moments of Stain. And yeah, he even made Endeavor stop in his tracks. That message was powerful. And now it's spreading like a disease throughout the internet, because yeah, nowadays that would happen. And people with similar tendencies to abuse the system, or rather break laws, just got inspired. Hella inspired. And they're making a move. We saw a girl, we saw some menacing silhouette in a forest, we saw somebody, I think, that looks like Stain, is dressed like Stain. We saw a guy with a gas mask with a lot of gas around him. So these are all killers. These are all villains. They are now searching for Shigaraki, which is ironic because Shigaraki hated Stain and he's a fanatic ass, right? But now he's gonna benefit from it. And we also found out about, what did they say? Like, One for All for One. There's a villain named All for One that killed the predecessor of All Might that had One for All. And he also damaged All Might with that hella wound. So how the hell does that work? Like, if his predecessor was killed by this guy, and All Might was almost killed by this guy, so... Yo. What? And he, as it seems, survived what was deemed by All Might a lot of heavy blows and injuries. Yeah. If that guy is behind the League of Villains and all this, yeah, my boy, a mastermind. But I'm here for this, bro. That piqued my interest. That being said, I ain't gonna applaud this that much. I really enjoyed this episode. Hope you enjoyed the reaction. And I'll see you in the next one. Stay safe. Love you. Enjoy. And bye.